Hey guys, Lady Liberty Stacker here. I am back with the video for you today, and today is December 28th, 2017. I want to discuss with you wobble and cast iron. Does it matter? And what is it? Okay, so I want to show you what you're looking at. These are 4 different skillets. This is a number 10 Erie Griswold, very early skillet, early 1900s, I think, or late 1800s. I'd have to double check that again. Very, very rare. This one is a Wagnerware number 9, and it was a chrome-plated skillet. And this one is a Griswold small logo number 5, and this is a Wagnerware number 5. And 2 of these have some wobble and definitely some spin. And 2 of these do not. So what actually is wobble, and how does it impact cooking and that sort of thing? Well, for starters, I sold a skillet like this one. Had a heat ring on it, completely restored, sat flat on the countertop, did not have significant wobble. But you know, it's when you really closely examine any cast iron skillet, most of them will have a slight wobble. Most of, you know, I wouldn't say all, but most of them. So anyway, this is a number 10, and completely restored, beautiful cooking surface. And if you you test them before you buy them, this one here, the first thing I do is I test them with a credit card. Or even before I do that, I see if they spin. You put it on a solid surface. This is a solid countertop. You push the handle, and it does not spin around. So that passes test number 1. The next thing I have is a level. And you put the level in the pan, and if you see there, it's very level. And then you turn it upside down, like so. You put the level on it, and there it is. And try to do it from this angle so you can see it. It sits flat, sits level. That was exactly how the other skillet I had that I sold. And the buyer claimed it had considerable wobble, which is actually totally not true. And I'm going to show you ones that even do have a wobble, can still be great cookers. This one does not. Now, if you want to sit there and you push on one side of the pan, it does have a slight wobble on this one here. And you push on the pan here. Push on it here. It doesn't have as much wobble from here to here, but from side to side it does. So if you look at it this way, very, very, very slight, very minimal. Now, another way you can test it is you can put something with a straight surface on the pan. There's a slight space, which could indicate slightly uneven heating, but it's not going to really impact us that much, but a little air underneath. And on this one is so rare that I'm not going to let that stop me from purchasing it. And this one also is not for sale. And there's a little bit of maybe a 1/16 to 2/16 of an inch there of air seen with the flat surface. None on that side with this skillet. But this skillet still will be a great cooker. It looks great. It doesn't spin. There we be. It's kind of like the one I sold. The one I sold was a little bit smaller than that. But that does not have significant wobble. And here's another one. Here's a Wagner, number 9. And what I'm going to do on this one is push the handle. I got to move it out of the way so you can see it. Yep, it spins. It doesn't spin a lot, but if you push it hard enough, it'll spin maybe 3/4 of the way around. So, yeah, it's a spinner. And we're going to go ahead and put the level in here to see how flat the cooking surface is. And it looks like it's actually fairly flat. And then you're going to turn it upside down. And we're going to do the same thing. And, yep, it's fairly level that way. But now, what we're going to do is we're going to put our flat surface here, and you can see there's quite a bit more air on the underneath there than there was on the Griswold. So this one has a little bit more wobble, and we're going to, you can hear it. rocks a little bit more. It rocks on both sides of the pan, so we're going to take a look at it this way. It rocks. It's still not a considerable wobble, but it's more than the Griswold. I did not sell this. I'm not going to sell this. Some people are really particular about it, but it cooks fine for me. So that's that one. And so we'll go ahead and put that one to the side. Now next I have a Griswold number 5. And this one is, first test you do, it's not a spinner. It won't go all the way around. And we put our level in the pan. Sits flat on the interior cooking surface. And we're going to do the exterior. And you can see there that it's pretty flat. And this one is a great cooker, by the way. Now we're going to also put this on the bottom. This one is very close to being flat. There's slight air coming underneath in the middle, but nothing significant. Nothing that would affect its ability to cook. So that is the Griswold number 5. And here is a Wagner ware, which I've used quite a bit. This one has the most spin of any of them. It goes all the way. If you push it hard, it'll go all the way around, more than one complete revolution. And this one, you look at the interior cooking surface, it's not as level as the others, but it's not bad. You can see that there. Turn it upside down. Put your level on there. And you can see that the bubble, there you go, bubble leans more to the right. So there is a little bit of spin, and you can see there that you can see some air. That's at least 2/16 of an inch there on one side of the pan. The other one, there's a little bit of air underneath that. And then we're going to see if it has wobble. So, and believe it or not, yeah, you can see it. If you push this side, you can hear it. I'll back out. It's this side. More wobble on this side. Then here, it has a little bit of wobble here. But this one would probably have the most, followed by the Wagner number 9. And if we come down here, it has a little bit of movement here. Now I'm going to prove to you that you can cook on this. So I will be right back. I'm going to heat up the pan for 3 minutes. Let it heat up. We're going to spray in some Crisco olive oil cooking spray, and we're going to fry an egg in this pan with the most wobble, and it does not affect it. So okay guys, this pan has been warming up for about 3 minutes, and the easiest way you can tell if they are ready to be used is you can put a drop of water in there, and if it quickly evaporates, then the pan is ready to be used. I put a little bit more than a drop of water in there, so let me empty that out. So there we go, right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray some Crisco olive oil cooking spray in the pan. It's been heating up. And we're going to crack open an egg, and we're going to fry it in this Wobbly Wagner number 5 pan. We're going to let our egg set up. I'm going to go ahead and move it so you can see it. And we're going to let it set up here. And I'll show you that this pan is a good cooker. Flat. And you can see there, starting to set up. You can see there it's non-stick. It doesn't even affect the appearance if there is even a significant wobble. But now I'm going to put below in the description a link to a video that demonstrates severe or considerable wobble in a pan. And more so than even this one. But this one here has some wobble. I'm not going to sell it. It cooks fine for me. And I'm going to go ahead and try to... You got to let these set up before you flip them. And I don't really eat eggs often. I'm going to put this down. so I can have command of the skillet here. And we are going to try to flip it over. But it's definitely moving all over the pan, that's for sure. Boom. There it goes. Beautiful. And there we go. There's a fried egg, and you want to do it as, if you like them over easy, probably take it off right now. If you like them over hard, you would let it cook a little bit. But there it is. It just goes to show that you can cook on a wobbly skillet. Now, with one with considerable wobble, I couldn't tell you because I don't own one. The worst that I have are this number 5 and the number 9. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it on a plate so you guys can see. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera back so you can see. Try to get the... there we go. Boom. Right out. So, no wobble or a slight wobble will not impact cooking. There is a perfectly fried egg and a number 5 Griswold with some wobble. So there you go. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please leave them below. Give me a thumb up if you like this video. It's just something you don't see too often discussed on YouTube. I will be putting up more videos like this in the future as I stumble across things and learn things as I go along. But I love cast iron. I'm learning a lot about it. I know a lot about it, but I still am learning a lot about it as we go forward. So anyway, I do appreciate you guys for watching. Please give me a sub if you haven't subbed to my channel already. You'll see more useful content like this in the future. And thanks for watching, and go make it a great day.